Welcome everybody to Game.Anime.
What's the time? Oh, it's time for Game.Anime.
I recently heard about the passing of Mr. Tomonobu Itagaki, and I want to say rest in peace, sir. Thank you for your work. Thank you for creating Dead or Alive and making Ninja Gaiden the great game it is. A game that is still continuing still to this day. I said in my previous video about what I think about the future of Dead or Alive that I first saw Dead or Alive on a TV show called Cybernet, I think back in '99. I saw game characters knocking each other off roofs and mountains. It was so cool. I think I was too young at the time to really see how sexy the female characters were at the time. I just loved the cool looking characters and the different stages. I would get the chance to play a Dead or Alive game only in 2009. Dead or Alive 2 on the PS2. What a time to had just gotten into anime. Dead or Alive 2 had this beautiful 3D anime style to it, and by then, I was old enough as a high schooler to fully enjoy what Dead or Alive as a game had in store for me. I also loved the cover art on the PS2 cover of Kasumi. It's so beautiful and timeless. My favorite character at the time was Kasumi. My older brother liked Ayane. It's funny now, I'm much older, I like Ayane more now. Sorry, Kasumi. I think when you're younger, you still believe in heroes, in the good of people, so it's easy to cheer on the main hero. But as you grow up, you see how dark people and the world really are, so you start to like the anti-heroes or villains more as you grow. I joked in my other video that my mom found me playing Dead or Alive 2. Back then, I was so into the game playing as Kasumi, I didn't see or hear my mother walk into the living room. She was standing next to the sofa, and out of nowhere, I heard her say, "So, this is the type of woman you're into." I looked over to my side, and there she was. She caught me. I couldn't answer her. I couldn't look her straight in the eyes. She wasn't mad. She thought that it was pretty funny. Her youngest son, who was always quiet and shy, always at home, had no friends, was so invested into the game, was having such a great time controlling this big-breasted character kicking everyone in the face. She wasn't judging me, she was just curious as to what I was playing, and she was happy I was enjoying myself and I was so expressive while I was playing. And when I realized she was next to me with Kasumi jumping and bouncing around, my young 16-year-old self was so embarrassed I couldn't say anything. I just turned off the game and put on her favorite soapies and walked out the living room and returned later after her favorite shows were done. I really miss my mom. She didn't have any friends, didn't like gossip. She kept to herself most of the time. She loved helping people as a nurse and had a really soft spot for young children and elderly people. Because growing up, my mother was mostly raised by her grandmother. She had both her parents too, but she had a special bond with her grandmother. As the youngest child at home, I was her little friend. Every time she went to church or needed to get anything at the shop, she would take me with her. And on our way back, she would buy us some snacks and we would enjoy our walk back, eating and talking about everything. Losing her has been one of the hardest things I had to go through in my life. I miss you, Mommy. Rest in peace. We don't know how much time we have. So please, love the people who love you. Make every moment count. People who bring peace and hope into your life are rare. Some people may never have someone like that in their lives. So if you are lucky enough to have someone like that, take care of them and spend time with them. I'm happy to have had a mother who was kind and thoughtful, who I felt safe with and I could trust. Right now, I have my games and anime to keep me going. They are what's keeping me distracted from everything going on in my life, and that is why I don't like it when I see racist stereotype characters, censorship, or greedy business practices in my favorite hobbies. I saw the review for the new Ninja Gaiden 4, and I must say I like the new design of Ayane. She is still somewhat covered up but still looks good. So I think Teen Ninja should be careful about trying to play both sides. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 4 is a mature game, so I feel they should be able to make a great game that the fans will love and they as a studio will feel good about. They hit a nice balance with Ninja Gaiden 4, but that won't work in a Dead or Alive game. I want Dead or Alive 7, but I don't want to see Team Ninja make the same mistakes they made with Dead or Alive 6. But with everything happening in the world today, they must be caught between a rock and a hard place. We as fans want the game the way we want it, but studios are trying to keep the lights on. With how expensive games are to make right now, one bad decision could mean that the studio has to be bought out or closed for good. What a weird, crazy time we find ourselves in as gamers. I really want to tell studios to trust in their fans, but can they really do that and be fine? Who knows? But I would love to see studios that make fighting games try and make their own tournaments so they don't have to change their game's identity to just fit in with the big name tournaments. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. Until next time, peace and love. Welcome to the world. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Boy, this is not yet the time for you. Go back home to your Game.anime.